We're talking about influencer boxing once again.
Yes.
We have another pop, Sensei. Lock and drop.
Drogas.
Why are people continuing to pop for PEDs in influencer boxing? That's the question. But let's get more in depth as to what actually happened here. Did you see, Sensei, in your escapades today, the PBA, the Professional Boxing Association, has suspended Callum Andre and no, it's not his name, Alexander. Callum Alexander.
I was like,
Alexandre.
my face feels weird.
AKA Callum Izzard. Oh no, dude, it's all going to hell.
It is Callum Izzard. That's what I thought.
Callum Izzard.
Puzzled.
For a banned substance known as Ostarine, son.
What is that?
Well, it's a name commonly used in the PED world for obviously a banned substance, but most of the time, we'll get to the actual definition, a way to keep on lean muscle mass even while cutting weight and or in any real sense of the word, just to keep on lean muscle mass while building.
Okay.
Now, here's the crazy part. Mr. Izzard...
What he's saying?
Identified the supplement he knowingly ingested but was unaware that Ostarine was a banned substance. Terms of suspension to be determined. Now, when you read that, what does that mean to you?
Time out. Ostarine? What is this?
You got close. Ostarine.
Ostarine. Is this like an over-the-counter thing?
No, it isn't. Well, here is what the PBA is saying. I don't know how it works. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how this works in the UK, but here is someone that replied to the tweet and said, how is he unaware that a literal PED is a banned substance, with a bunch of a skull emojis, because that's what Twitter is. The PBA came back and said, Ostarine is legally sold in many supplement stores and online as long as retailers use disclaimers stating, quote, for research purposes in small print. It is not an anabolic steroid, but it is on the banned substance list. Let's just clear something up really quick. Okay.
Yeah, so I can pick this up at the store. It's not banned. No,
maybe in the UK you can do this, but the first thing, if you are knowingly ingesting Ostarine, that is not some thing that you just take and you're like, oh, here's protein powder. For you to know what the word Ostarine is,
yeah.
You know, you have to know that you're doing
I didn't know
something.
what it is.
That's what I'm saying. If you heard that word, the first question is, what is that?
Sounds like mouthwash.
That's Listerine. The second word or the question would be, okay, that sounds like something I should probably know a little more about, right? So let's look up Ostarine really quickly before we get into the availabilities here. But
he said, I don't know. It wasn't me. You got me on the counter.
It wasn't
That's
me.
what he's doing. He's listening to Chael Sonnen. Remember, deny.
Oh, well, you know what? To be fair, he might have taken this right out of the Chael Sonnen book there. But Ostarine, overview. Ostarine is a type of drug called a selective androgen receptor modulator, a.k.a. a SARM, son.
Okay.
Family of drugs, the SARMs are, which, again, all selectively either... Not really an inhibitor, but selectively modify your androgen receptors to pretty much help you build crazy mass. Man's jacked. Now, oh, here we go. That's a better one. Jacked.
Yeah.
To be fair, naturally attainable, sure, but that's...
I was going to say attainables.
Now,
With the El Natural.
Ostarine, here's more definition. Ostarine attaches to proteins in the body known as androgen receptors. When Ostarine binds to these receptors, it tells muscle to grow. People use Ostarine for athletic performance, involuntary weight loss due to illness, breast cancer, and many other conditions, but there's no good scientific evidence to support these uses. Essentially, Ostarine was developed as a way to fight muscle wasting diseases like ALS.
Oh, makes sense.
You know, some sort of diseases where your muscles are degrading and you can't stop it, so you're trying to, mitigate it.
Then
now, it is banned by WADA, banned by the NCAA, banned by pretty much every professional sport.
Okay.
And also, it is not approved for human use on the FDA, by the FDA. Now, granted, this is in the United States, okay? So, when we go back to this tweet, my thing is this. I've always heard, and I don't know this to be true, that it was easier to get PEDs in the United States than it was in other places like the UK and et cetera. The way this tweet reads, especially from the PBA saying you can get this in many supplement stores, means that you either can walk into a supplement store and get Ostarine, which I don't think is the case. I've been to many supplement stores. Again, not in the UK. You don't see Ostarine sitting on the fucking shelf, dude. What I think may be the thing here, potentially it's in something that he was taking.
Because I saw that in the last thing that you just showed. It said that it was in supplements. See that despite this, it is still sometimes found in dietary supplements.
Let's click on which dietaries it could be in.
For bodybuilders.
Okay, that's just a definition for dietary supplement. I'm thinking if it's in something, but here's the thing that throws the whole wrench into this whole thing. He knowingly said he had taken Ostarine.
Yeah, he just didn't know it was banned.
That's what I'm saying. So if it was in something, I don't know, like, would you not be like, oh yeah, I was taking this, this, and this? But if you didn't know it was in the thing, then you probably wouldn't have known to take it. But it seems like he knew he was taking Ostarine and admitted to knowing it.
Yeah, he's just denying.
But
you got to know, right?
I would think so because like I said, I've never, and again, maybe it's different in the UK, so fair play.
This wasn't his first fight, right?
No. I have never in my life,
rodeo, my friend.
Facts, picked up any sort of SARM at a GNC, right? They're not going to sell it at a retail store. No. You're not going to get that at your run-of-the-mill place. Where you are going to get it is at one of these peptide dispensary things online. Trust me, I can start naming. You want me to name them? I've shopped at Peptide Sciences. I've been at Paradigm Peptides.
Let me get a pen and paper.
Yeah, bro. Canadian Labs. I've been there too. I've seen the things. Damn. I know what it looks like over there. The BPC 157s, the TB5, the PT 141s. I've seen it all, dog.
Damn, Wade knows. He's the plug.
You know what I'm saying? So
what you got over there?
Listen, stop pocket watching. You feel what I'm saying? Stop fridge watching. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. Is like. Maybe it's different in the UK, but the whole point I'm trying to make with this, and by the way, Callum did have something to say about this. So let's get his.
You gotta give him an opportunity to defend himself.
I agree. You should give him the opportunity to defend himself.
Give him his day in court. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You got a statement to make.
I definitely agree that we should do that. I just need to find. Oh, there it is.
Wait. He's saying damn egg whites? He's saying it's in the egg whites?
It's definitely not. He's using the excuse.
It probably is. This is what you do. Remember with Canelo and the Mexican meat?
This is what I'm saying.
So you take it, and it's the Mexican meat, but then you're like, oh, let's go out to eat. So we got an alibi. We got a backup story.
Well, he's using the Connor Benn story, essentially, is what he's doing.
Right.
The tainted egg whites.
It's tainted. It's in here. Oh, I didn't know.
But he did know.
It gives you the out, bro. It gives you the out.
But he did know is what I'm saying. Here's where the whole thing blows up in his face. One, these things are not marketed. I looked up the Uncle Jack's liquid egg thing. I don't think that this is marketed to have Ostarine in it. And secondly, he told the PBA he knew he was taking Ostarine. You can't do this.
Right. Yeah.
After you say But again, he's making a little joke out of it, which is kind of
straight to jail. Straight to jail.
It's kind of odd to joke about it after testing positive and going through with a fight, even though he lost the fight. By the way, shout out to OJ Rose for actually winning the fight when the guy was on Ostarine. That's pretty dope. But there's a bigger discussion to be had, Sensei. That discussion is, what do we do about stuff like this? Because it's the second time this has happened.
What's the punishment?
Punishment, I mean, I think it's pretty standard. You should be suspended for potentially ever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe not ever, but at least enough time for you to you have to be able to show a level of remorse, and you have to serve some sort of penance.
Right, you got to deter other people from wanting to do it.
Exactly. And I know they're talking about the virus guy coming back and whatever, but What I'm asking you is, what do you do if you're the PBA? Because I know, and here's another thing, people are trying to put this on Misfits, like, Misfits, why are people testing under your thing? It's because they're testing them.
Right, yeah.
It's because they have a sanctioning body that is testing people that are popping. The only issue that I have, it's what we should be doing. This is not a Misfits thing at all. They employ the PBA as the commission, the sanctioning body, to test people, right?
Yep.
My question is this. How does the PBA catch this quicker? It's obviously got to be more frequent testing.
Yeah, you got... What did they do? Like one time before? You know what I mean?
Fight week test. It has to be. That's what they're doing.
Fight week urination.
Yep. I don't want to call it the bare minimum, but
that is the bare minimum.
The standard, right? The standard for non-WADA, non-VADA, USADA testing, right?
Yeah.
Like some commissions will require blood, but some won't, you know?
Yep.
So the standard.
Dude, I don't know. Just let them all do it.
Nah, we can't go.
Let them all go juice to the gills.
We can't go down that
Listen,
route.
They're already. The reason they're doing it is because it's the people who are already juicing.
I don't know what you just said or what that means. Who's doing what?
These are the people who were already juicing before.
Who though?
They're influencers. You know what I mean?
How many people? Let's just put it out on the table.
Viruses.
Right now. Let's put it on the table right now, since we're talking about it.
Yep.
How many people do you actually think are on PEDs and influencer boxing? Give me a percentage.
Well, we know 3. Matter of fact,
3. Who?
Callum.
Callum.
Virus. Big boy. Mr. Heart Attack Man. What's his name?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Arms. Okay.
Arms.
Listen, we allegedly, we don't know what Arms' issue is, but he doesn't look like the most clean guy in the world. But I'm not going to sit here and it's an allegation. We don't know. We don't know.
Listen, I don't care if listen to me. Listen up. Listen closely.
I'm listening.
Okay. Somebody gave this man drugs. It may have been God himself when he made him, dude.
True. Could have
somebody somebody put something in that.
He got a little extra something that the rest of us don't got. You know what I'm saying?
So regardless, it was something.
Okay. All right.
It's a banned substance. I don't know how it got there.
It should be. We should ban it.
Should be. Yeah.
It's too much.
On, dude.
You're too big. You're too strong.
Yeah.
For your own self, apparently. You're hot. We could. I mean, if we're going to allege, we could allege a bunch of people. You know what I'm saying? Like Logan could be alleged.
That's how I'm alleged.
I mean, Logan has straight up said, hey, we're, in my free time, in between time.
It's a strong one.
Doesn't mean he's still on it, though. But, okay, percentage-wise, knowing what you know about influencers before they started boxing.
Mr. Matthews, say he had a little history?
Little history with Ed Matthews. And he came out and said, hold this, Swarms. Boom. OnlyFans time now, son. Go do the OnlyFans stuff. What's up?
Wow.
That's what he's doing. Fair play. Swarms has got
fair play.
He's got his own boxing thing going on, too. I didn't watch his OnlyFans. I'm just saying. I saw that he was doing it. I didn't watch. I'm just saying.
Yeah, okay.
He swarms in something. What else? Like, if we're talking percentage-wise, do you think it's over or under 50%?
Under. Because influencers aren't like a lot of influencers that come from the fitness industry.
In influencer boxing?
Yeah. Who would be the...
Yeah, you're probably right. I'm trying to think.
50%. There's a lot of guys who are just...
just random, yeah.
Don't come from that world, so... But the guys who come from that world, they'd be about it.
He's probably.
They've been about stits, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think any of the girls are on it at all? On it being PEDs, not like Ostarine.
That's a good question. No, yeah.
I mean, we could, dude. If we really wanted to go down the list here of people that really were trying, like EPO could be something that people are using. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
Because they're doing these 5-round fights in their first fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be the Wild Wild West out here, though.
Yeah, bro. Let it.
I don't know. We can't let it though. No, bro. No, we can't. We can't go full Ryzen. This can't happen. If that happens, someone's gonna get fucked up. You know this. I mean, they're already gonna
anyways.
But you add a level of you shouldn't be able to do that for your level of boxing.
Yeah, but the thing is, when somebody gets away with it, then it's unfair. But if you say you can do it, then it's fair.
It's fair, but it doesn't mean that The outcome is gonna.
You can't cheat. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you could definitely still cheat.
Not that way.
Well, I'm saying, what is the line? Where do you go? Okay, that's not allowed. Can a dude be hyped up on methamphetamines and get in there and swing? Because you know some of these influencers, dog.
No, I said the performance enhancing, dude.
And methamphetamines, that's Adderall. It's amphetamine. It's not methamphetamine, but it's an amphetamine.
No. I'm talking about, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a performance enhancer, dog. I mean, technically, if we want to be super technical, caffeine is a performance enhancer, but whatever.
Exactly. You're not taking something like right before the fight.
You could. What if you got to get a shot of testosterone freaking right beforehand?
I'm talking. Oh.
See what I'm saying?
What I'm saying, though, is
you have to have some sort of parameters.
Up to the test.
Dude, you come in. They test you. They're like, you like encourage it. You're like, test my blood. Go ahead, test my blood.
Yeah, look, it's in there.
Look at all that sauce I got in there. Sir, you just tested positive for horse tranquilizers, testosterone, anabolic steroids, and adamantium metal. Okay, well, you're like, yeah. I mean, dude.
No, honestly, no, obviously not. You shouldn't be doing that. But
what do you like? Here's the thing. Misfits is going to have to foot a bill for frequent testing, and I don't know if that's something they even have the means to do. You know?
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's one of those things. Part of the game.
So it's just going to be, the problem is,
you
though.
Fine them heavy. They won't do it.
How can you fine them, though? Like, once they've done the fight, it's over.
Not if you hold the purse until the results.
That's what I'm saying. If you hold purses, but that's a moving forward type thing. You're like, I guess what the point is
that
like,
purse comes out.
That's a good point.
Amy, give the money to your opponent.
You hold the purse until the drug test is done too. Yeah, because this has been how long since the car? 2 months.
Yeah.
Damn, that's cold.
Then you take a certain percentage.
What's the percentage?
Give it to the opponent.
80. That'll 80%? Change it. That'll stop it. You do 80.
Oh, that'll stop
it in a heartbeat, dog. Because essentially, it's the opposite of missing weight, right? You go 20 on missing weight, usually most commissions. But 80?
Yeah. Yep, it's over. GG's.
Essentially, cool. You get to pay off, your camp, your coaches, cool. Whatever it is, whatever it would take to pay off coaches, like 30%.
Yeah.
But you ain't making no money from this, and you wasted all your time.
Yep.
GG's. Hold that.
Yep.
That's how you do it. Honestly.
None of this slap on the wrist.
Nah, that is the only way. Like, if we're
90-day
realistically...
suspension.
Why'd you do an accent on it? Whose accent are you trying to do right there? Was that Mr. PBA's accent?
I think so.
That was the PBA representative. Mr. PBA there. But no, I think that's probably the best way, because if not, you can't retroactively fix the fight back to where someone didn't get fucking knocked out like DK money.
Right. Oh yeah, you give the other guy the win, obviously.
Yeah, you got to overturn it. And you can't you just can't undo all that stuff. So the thing you can't undo is financials. That'll teach people in a heartbeat, because most of these people doing that want that cash money.
You got to do 80%.
70-80%, bro. Why not? You're gonna do that. Put the other person's life at risk. This shit can't happen. And now that there's 2 of them, now that it isn't just an anomaly, now you have to start preparing like this could be a normality. You know what I'm saying? Not that it is, but you have to prepare like that now. So that's one thing that Misfits can do. They control the purse. Fine them. Take it away from them.
Hold that money.
Hold that.
That'll teach you.
Hold that.
That'll teach you.
So, comment section, you let us know. What should be done about PED usage in influencer boxing? And it's all speculation. We have no idea. But if you guys had to say, how many people do you think are on PEDs in the scene? We don't have those answers, but hopefully we won't. But maybe. Guess we'll find out.
I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss.